My brain can't compute all this Dobby singing. I just don't know how they keep doing this, just having like an iron grip on my soul. Hello, my lovely, beautiful insomnia friends. It's LC. Welcome to my channel. If you are new and if you are returning, welcome back. Today, I'm excited to be continuing my deep dive into Dreamcatcher's discography, where today I'm going to be reacting to Dreamcatcher's 5th mini album, Dystopia Lose Myself, or as I referred to it in my first time Dreamcatcher reaction video, Dystopia Lose My Shit? Oh. Lose my... I'm really excited to see what kind of direction that this album goes in, especially with Boca being the title track. Like, are we going to get some classic Dreamcatcher here? Are we going to be going in a slightly newer direction that kind of leads us to present day Dreamcatcher, or are we going to get a little bit of both? So let's find out and dive right in. But before we do, please don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoy it and subscribe to my channel.
Later.
For today's beverage of the day, I have some Flow vitamin infused water, which comes in like a little carton rather than, you know, a bottle. And this is elderberry flavored. I could not tell you what an elderberry tastes like, but I guess I'm going to find out today. Also, I'm pretty sure that this is Canadian. So wow, that just like out of nowhere just splashed into my eye. But yeah, I think this is Canadian. So I'm not sure where you'd be able to purchase this outside of Canada, but it was on sale at the store. So I thought I would give it a whirl. I'm always looking for new beverages of the day for this channel because I feel like after, 18 months of this, that the drinks of the day could start to get stale. So let's try it. Oh, elderberry. I would almost say this tastes like a grape popsicle. So, I guess elderberries taste like grapes. The more you know. But okay, let's dive into our first song here today, which is, of course, the introduction. You can never be disappointed by a Dreamcatcher intro. So interestingly, this introduction is 1 minute and 39 seconds long. Is it just me, or is that a little bit longer than the average intro? So is this going to be even more epic than our usual introductions? I hope so. I mean, I'm ready. And let's listen to the intro for Dystopia Lose Myself. Really setting the stage. It's raining in this dystopia. Ooh. Those almost sounded like gunshots. Ooh. Ooh. It almost feels like raindrops. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, I love it. What a cool instrumental. It's very like cyberpunky. This is cool. And there's like elements of Boca to it too. They're like do 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 do. Just want to fight someone now. Holy cow, that was 1 minute and 40 seconds. Wowee, that went by quickly. It was so good at like building the tension and setting that stage of like the intensity, starting out with the rain and feeling like, wherever this dystopia is, it's raining. And then in comes those like intense synths on the drums, where as usual, like I want vocals on top of that track. Like I want a full length track for this intro where they've like really hyped me up for Boca here, which, I have heard before. And so if you would like to see that reaction when I did my first time reaction to Dreamcatcher, then you can check out this link right here. And so because I have seen Boca before, I'm going to instead be reacting to the Boca dance video, which I have not seen before. And before you ask, I have seen the K-Zombie version of Boca, but when I filmed that reaction, I had filmed it as part of my Halloween video that I was going to post last year, but because of the tragedy in Itaewon, I ended up not posting that video. However, I might hang on to it and post it next year. Or not next year, this year. So stay tuned for that reaction for sure. But all right, let's get to the Boca dance video now, the music video version, which I'm very excited for because I'm loving this pose. Everybody looks so good. Although, of course, I'm sad that there's no Handong. Like, I love these long mesh gloves that Sua's wearing. And of course, the cute pink hair with the buns. And I like Jiu's eyeliner here. Like, everyone looks so good. So I'm excited for this. Let's watch a Boca dance video MV version. It's gonna be so hard for me to not sing along. One of my fave Dreamcatcher songs. Ooh, I like that cut. I love the long blue hair on her. She's such a queen. And Sua's just so captivating when she dances. Oh, and I love the pigtail braids on Xian. Oh, I love this part. Ooh. There's like banners or flags that they're holding. I love her just like controlling them. Ooh, yes. I feel like I can't take my eyes off of Sua. But yeah, I just can't get over how badass and good they all look. I always forget that part is Dami. Ooh, yes. Work it, Dami. Not Dami, Jiu. Yeah. Yeah, my eye just keeps being drawn back to Sua. Oh, that was so good. I just realized I was like almost like holding my breath that whole performance. Like, don't get me wrong, Dami has my heart, but the whole video with Sua, I was just like, where did you come from? Like, their badassery, their choreography, their charisma, like none of it ever ceases to amaze me. And I'm so jealous to everybody who gets to see them perform in concert. Like, please let me live vicariously through you. If I weren't about to go on a 2-and-a-bit-week honeymoon and then go on a 3-week trip to Korea in October, like, I would fully travel to see a Dreamcatcher concert, but it was just not in the cards this year. But like the clock is ticking because like I'm trying to be a mom in a couple years. So that is my goal, is to one day see Dreamcatcher in concert so that I can experience this fantasticness in person. But speaking of concerts and in person and live, our next clip here for Break the Wall is from one of their concerts. It's a clip from the Break the Wall live showcase that I'll be reacting to today because I already reacted to their self-made music video for Break the Wall, which was amazing. So again, just like with the Boca music video, if you missed my reaction to that one, then you can check that out right here. And you know, normally I'm very, very hesitant to react to live clips of things, but because this isn't on one of the major networks and it appears like it's a re-uploaded clip from a concert that took place more than 2 years ago, like I feel like I'm probably, fingers crossed, probably safe. So thank you to Andrew Lee for uploading this. But yeah, I am excited because I feel like I've seen very few examples of them singing live because of course I can't react to those on my YouTube channel. I've done some reactions to live clips on my Patreon, but definitely far more, pre-recorded content that I've listened to and reacted to from Dreamcatcher. So I'm very excited to see what they bring to the table here for this live performance, maybe get a taste of what I'm going to experience one day when I see them in concert. So let's go with Break the Wall live. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, I see the megaphones ready. This instrumental really like reminds me of an Avril Lavigne song or something like that. I love it. Oh, even captions. I love it. A little bit of a different tone from the self-made video. Amazing. Ooh, I love the blue hair. Oh, I have chills everywhere. Her microphone's so high. Oh, I'm excited. Oh wait, no, not at the high note yet. Oh, I just want to like headbang at a concert so bad. Ooh, yeah. I like the fist pump. I like that they're looking at the camera. I find sometimes singers will close their eyes. Oh, so good. Just those gentle vocals, like tickles my brain. Ooh. I feel like this is a rare reaction where I know a lot of the songs. Yes, that was so good. Oh my goodness. Oh, this must have been, oh yeah, it was during the pandemic, I suppose, so no real audience members. Getting ahead of ourselves here, but the caption, oh, I love this song, oh my god. But it's so funny because I felt like I couldn't even tell in parts the differences between their live vocals and the recorded track because it was just like so on point, and everyone just like absolutely killed their parts, especially with the megaphones. And I wasn't exactly sure how that was going to go, but again, like it sounded perfect. And there's something like so nostalgic for me about the song because again, like I said, it kind of reminds me of like an Avril Lavigne instrumental, which, you know, was my personality in 2003, was like loving Avril Lavigne. Like I'm blanking on the name of the song, but I think it was like her Losing Grip. Oh wow, I nailed that. Oh man, 11-year-old me was just like vibing so hard with this song. So yeah, just like the force of that nostalgia factor feels so strong with this song. I feel like that's one of the reasons why I love it so much. Not to mention, you know, the fantastic vocals on this track and how the intensity just builds towards like the end of the song, and you know, the epic Dami parts, of course. I just wish I could be in a room together with all of you and we could be headbanging along together. Oh, I was so disappointed, y'all, when I went to, what was it, the K-pop night at the bar in my hometown on Thursday, and Gorilla played, and like 3 people in the whole building were singing along. I was so unimpressed. And shouting the Break the Wall part, it was like me and like 3 other people. I was like, what the hell? No Dreamcatcher songs played, sadly. But yeah, that would be really fun. We just like rent out some kind of room and then we just blast Dreamcatcher songs all night and we headbang. That would be really fun. But okay, getting sidetracked here. Let's go to our next track, which is Can't Get You Out of My Mind. I just can't get you out of my mind. Another excellent song from the early 2000s. Ooh, and this is like very interesting, the photos here for this. Like it looks kind of old-timey, especially with Yoohyun's hat. So are we gonna get kind of like almost like a fairy tale vibe maybe from this song? Or maybe a like jazz bar type of song where it feels like it might come from another time? I'm excited to find out, especially because this is the first full-length song from the album that we're finally getting to listen to for the first time. So let's listen to Can't Get You Out of My Mind. Feels very bright, very un-Dreamcatcher. I like the kind of like trance vibe to it. Is this all in English? Huh. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, I like those notes. Ooh. Oh. Oh my gosh, this makes me think of like a Zed song from like the early 2010s. Like Gravity? Is that what it's called? I love this. It's very different from our usual Dreamcatcher. And the vocals, like, I'm like blown away by this. Oh my gosh. I am a giant goosebump. Oh. My brain can't compute all this Dami singing. Like, where did this song come from, though? This is another one where I want to be in a room dancing with all of you. Like, doing a bit of twerking. Oh, this would be so good at a concert. Just like jumping up and down. And I love that it's all in English. Like, that was a surprise. Like, is this... How many all-English Dreamcatcher songs are there? I'm trying to remember if there has been one that I've come across up to this point. Huh. Wow, that was an interesting song to throw in the mix here. Like, so much of this was just so different and such a big departure from our usual Dreamcatcher, but like not in a bad way. Like Dami's vocals, for example, like what the heck? Almost got taken out by this song. Like her saying, how many seasons have we been together? How many reasons have we left behind? Now I don't know what to do alone with all this time. It's up to you to realize I'm waiting for you right behind. I need you now, just tell me how. I can't get you out of my mind. So this is almost coming across as like someone confessing or saying like, I have feelings for you and I'm waiting for you, like Yuhyun said, to, you know, tell me that you feel the same way and that these feelings are getting too strong where it's almost like you can't hold it in anymore. And this is such an interesting line too. Like, you say we're not together, but why do you hesitate? Oh, why? Where you could just like be reading into little things that the person is doing because you just like so want them to feel the same way. So it's just like, oh, like if you're slightly hesitating a bit, does that mean that maybe you do have feelings for me? And then, you know, how many seasons did we stay together? So many reasons that we could have started. Like, why haven't we had a relationship sooner? Like, what's stopping us exactly? Yeah, this song was kind of a curveball that I wasn't expecting at all, but it really, like, I feel like it's a really interesting song to throw in here. But I feel like it shows that Dreamcatcher is always going to try something new. They're not necessarily going to stick to their signature DC sound every single song, and that they can show that like variety and that versatility, which is like super important, I think, for artists, is to be able to do that, to show that versatility, but it still feel like a song from that artist. So like, bravo, Dreamcatcher, bravo. This is definitely one of their shorter albums, but I'm really, really enjoying it. I might say it's like one of my favorite of their EPs so far, but I feel like I won't be able to completely say that until we listen to our last song here, which is Dear. So are we really going to round out the versatility on this album and potentially get a ballad here or like a softer song? I'm certainly getting that from, you know, the photos that were chosen here, which don't quite feel very dystopic. So is it part of creating that like false illusion, that like fantasy of things are all right before they, you know, sink their boca into you? I'm reading into this a whole lot, so maybe I should just listen to the song here and enjoy our last track, which is Dear. Very gentle. She just sounds so innocent when she sings. That's It's so beautiful. The sentence cannot contain all my feelings. Oh, my heart is melting. I'm melting down just listening to this song. This is so like simple yet really beautiful. Ooh. Nothing's more special than my smile. That's so nice. See, this is so heartwarming. So where's this dystopia coming from? This feels very like K-drama. You know, when they're kissing in the park with the cherry blossoms. That's what it feels like. Please know that I cherish you. Gahyun always does like a sneak attack with her vocals. I want to cry. Oh. What a lovely way to end this album. Like, holy cow. I feel like we got a little bit of everything on this, you know? We got that intense, powerful title track with Boca. We got like a classic DC B-side mixed with like a little bit of like early 2000s nu metal with Break the Wall. We got that like early 2010s EDM track with Can't Get You Out of My Mind. And then now we have this gorgeous, gorgeous ballad. Like, I've always feared the day where it was one day I was like, you know what? One day I'm just going to listen to a Dreamcatcher album and it's going to be like, you know, good. But after listening to so many Dreamcatcher albums at this point, I'm like, oh no, what if I do a video where I react to the songs and they're just like, fine, but who was I kidding? That was never going to happen. We were never going to reach that day because like, oh, Dreamcatcher is just constantly bringing it and I'm never ever disappointed. And I just don't know how they keep doing this, just having like an iron grip on my soul. Oh my gosh. I've been trying to make it more of a habit recently to do a little bit of Googling after I listen to a song to see if there's like any more information out there. And I just saw that someone posted on Reddit that Dreamcatcher's Dear is Jiu's letter to Insomnia. So she wrote this song. Oh, I love that. Written by the charismatic bunny leader herself. The song is dedicated to the fans of Duque, Insomnias. It's a soft rock ballad that gives off emotional romantic vibes. The song aids in completing the balance of the mini album's music, achieving the versatility. This person is reading my mind. achieving the versatility of sounds that this album has to offer. Now let's back up for a while though. Why'd I even brag about this being the most important DC song? If Boca was the title track and was successful in shattering everyone's expectations, why is this song even that significant? I mean, Duque nowadays are more than ever involved in composing lyrics for their songs, right? Here are 3 key things to tell you. 1, simplicity is key. That's also what I said. It's so simple, but that's what's great about it. Perfect combination of the summer breeze and a love ballad. Ooh, yeah. I kind of made like a spring comparison, but I see the summer vibe to it as well. And then 3rd, the most heartwarming DC song Insomnias will ever hear, written by GU. Although I wonder if this person would, after Reason, say the same thing. Because like Reason fully made me cry. But I feel like it's so hard to choose a favorite. I mean, obviously Boca has, like more of a staying power with me because it was one of the first Dreamcatcher songs that I heard more than a year ago. And it's also kind of hard to compare these songs because they are so different. But other than Boca, I could probably see myself listening to Can't Get You Out of My Mind the most between, that and Dear, because of course I'd already heard Break the Wall, and, I'm not a big ballad person. Plus it just like so brought me back to those early 2010s when Zed was super popular and I was like right in the middle of university when he was like at his peak popularity, and like EDM was really the party music at the time. So Zed is one of those artists that I just like associate with that time in university for me, which is like one of the best times of my life. So again, it was like so nostalgic. But I would love to hear from you, like what your favorite songs are on this album and what you like most about it. Like I've been so bad with responding to comments recently, but like I promise you, I feel like this will help me commit to answering comments because I read them all. Like I read every single comment that is left, but I'm so bad at responding. I am the worst texter in the world. So hopefully this will give me some accountability to actually answer, not just read the comments, but answer. So please let me know your thoughts. I would love to interact with you down in the comments. So friends, thank you so much for joining me for this reaction. I had a blast with it, and I want to give a special thank you to my patrons for making all of my videos happen. My patrons have access to weekly exclusive reactions. I have several Dreamcatcher reactions on there at this point, with more than 50 reactions in total on my Patreon alone. My patrons also have access to my YouTube schedule for the month and behind the scenes content. And then my $5 patrons have early access to my YouTube videos, the ability to vote on the content of a YouTube video once per month, and a shout out at the end of every single one of my YouTube videos. So an extra special thank you to my $5 patrons, who are Abby, Azaye Life, Catherine W, Catherine H, Chris Mary R, Desiree, MJN, Aaron M, Grace T, Hope to Dust, Jazzberry, Jennifer O, Kirsten, Kit Kat, Chris M, Kulasek, Leah B, Miriam S, Raindrop, Sandy W, Sophia S, and Vikos. If you would like to help support my channel, I would sincerely appreciate it. You can also enjoy some exclusive content, and you can visit me at patreon.com/LaurenClaire to do so. But until my next Dreamcatcher video, which will be the comeback, which I'm so excited for, I hope you are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourself, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.